All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Good Game Sports Podcast. Today we are delivering a different type of video rather than the standard podcast episodes. Today I am doing my tier list for the starting quarterbacks of the NFL this year. All right. So, the first quarterback on this list is Carson Wentz. Now, my tiers, I have best of the best, you have elite, you have franchise, starter, bad, and should be unemployed. I feel like most of those speak for themselves, but I'll go ahead and give a little rundown. Should be unemployed. They should not be in the NFL, much less a starting quarterback. It's a miracle that they're still even around. Then you got bad. Bad is what it sounds like, just bad,
Not good.
not good. There you go. Then you got franchise. This is a team. This is a quarterback that you can like use to build a team around. Maybe get some success. Maybe not be like a great quarterback, but definitely can build your team up. Then you got elite. These are the quarterbacks that like can consistently make playoffs and generally uplift even bad teams to be good. And then you got best of the best, the quarterbacks that just are all like can win Super Bowls or in the MVP watch, and you're just generally dominant over pretty much everyone.
You skip starter, but I think that speaks for itself.
Starter is just the def like average. All
Fair
right.
enough.
So first up is Carson Wentz. I'm between two categories for him. Let me think here. I don't think Carson Wentz belongs in the should be unemployed category.
All right. That's fair.
I can't decide if I want to put him in starter or bad. You know, I think today. By the way, we're 2 weeks into the NFL season. Today is a Tuesday, Monday night. Last night was Eagles and Vikings, and then the Bills and Titans. So this is my 2 weeks into the season rankings. Carson Wentz is
I think that's
going
fair.
in. Hovering between the two. You know what? This could very well change, but for now, we're gonna put him in bad. No, starter. We're putting him in starter for now.
Fair enough.
All right. So next up on the list, ooh, Jalen Hurts. This one's pretty easy for me. Jalen Hurts is going in franchise. I feel like by the end of the
All right.
season,
I like that.
Jalen Hurts could definitely be an elite though.
All right.
This one's gonna cause some controversy. Justin
Yeah,
Fields,
this is going to be a big one.
where do you think he's going?
You tell me. I got to do mine after you. So,
Should be unemployed.
wow.
Don't like
Wow.
Justin Fields.
All
Nope.
right.
Not a fan.
Interesting. Okay. This
Not
next one's a good one, too.
not a fan. Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Just say he was playing through injuries. We'll put him in starter with Carson Wentz. Actually, I'm gonna put him ahead of Wentz. I think he's better than Wentz. Um, Next one, this one's kind of difficult. This next one, but not really. Patrick Mahomes, best of the best. Probably, I'd say top two quarterback in the NFL right now.
All
Arguably
right.
best. Arguably best. This is tough right here because had I have done this after week one, I would have this easily in starter. I
All
just
right.
He's hovering between starter and franchise. I do think Jalen Hurts is a little bit better than Tua. But Tua is also better than Baker and Wentz. Tua's going to go in franchise. I'm going to get some slander for that.
Not for me.
He's gonna go below Jalen Hurts in franchise. Mitch Trubisky, bad,
Bad. Okay.
bad. I don't.
Steamrolled right through that one.
I Mitch Trubisky needs a very good defense to carry him to wins in the NFL. It is not just not a good quarterback. Kyler Murray.
Mm.
This is where my little NFC West bias kind of comes in. He's franchise. Kyler Murray's franchise, and I think I'm going to put him in between Hurts and Tua.
Wow. So you think
I think
Hurts is better than Kyler?
yes. I think Hurts is better than Kyler Murray.
Wow. All right.
That could change though. Oh, here we go. This is a fun one. Marcus Mariota. I think
Oh
it
boy.
is pretty unanimously agreed where he should go, and that is to what's it called? Indeed, to look for a new job, because he is not good.
Is he
Oh,
better than Fields?
no,
Do you have him worse than Fields? Do you have him as the
Justin,
worst one in the tier list so
Justin,
far?
Justin. Sorry, Marcus Mariota right now is the bottom of
All
NFL
right.
quarterbacks.
Sounds good.
Mac Jones, top of starter ahead of Baker.
Interesting. All right.
Haven't gotten into any elites yet until now. Lamar Jackson goes in elite.
All right.
I think Lamar's running ability is by far the greatest out of any quarterback I've ever seen, apart from maybe like Michael Vick, who I did not watch growing up, so I have no idea about that. But yeah, Lamar Jackson, his arm is getting better too. I think he's only going to get better as the years go on, as long as he can continue his running ability, which he has now. Dak Prescott is next. Dak is going behind. Behind Tua in franchise.
All right.
Sorry, Dak, take an L. This one will cause some controversy here. I'm gonna put Trevor Lawrence ahead of Mac Jones in starter, even though he has statistically done worse.
All right. Top a starter.
I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with this one for sure. Put Jameis Winston in between Mac Jones and Baker Mayfield.
Interesting. All right.
Actually, do I want to move him up even more? I'm not moving him to franchise, but could he be in starter somewhere else? Nope. Stick him right there. Matthew Stafford. Here's my thing on Stafford. He, at best, is franchise. If he were elite or best of the best, he could have won some games with those. He would have won some playoff games with those Lions teams. But we're talking about more the present, and he's on that Rams team. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick Stafford at the top of franchise above Hurts.
Fair enough.
Matt Ryan. You know, Matt Ryan there for a while was a monster in terms of compiling stats and putting up good counting numbers, but he's just not anymore. He has looked bad in his first two games in Indianapolis. Which keep in mind has arguably the best running back in the league and arguably the best offensive line in the league. And he has managed to look terrible. He's going in bad in front of Trubisky.
All right.
Tannehill. Tannehill is no longer a franchise quarterback. I don't think he was to begin with. Um, you know, ooh. See, actually, Tannehill should be unemployed category because Malik Willis should be starting for that team soon. But because the way we have the tier rankings set up, I'm not gonna do that to him. However, I am gonna put him behind Jameis Winston in the starters. So
Interesting. All
he's
right.
going pretty low. Oh yeah, this dude right here got that dog in him. That being said, he's pretty terrible. Zach Wilson off the field, a lot better than Zach Wilson on the field. Zach Wilson goes behind Trubisky and bad. He was bad.
Wow. Low. Wow.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
low.
Next
No,
next guy, best of the best.
move him
No.
move him above Trubisky actually.
All right.
Behind Matt
Next
Ryan
guy is
though.
best of the best.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Drew
Next
Lock.
guy, best of the best. Best quarterback in the league.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and put him here ahead of Mahomes.
Yep.
And now that I've got a good thumbnail for this video, let me go ahead and move Drew Lock to where he should actually go.
And where are
Behind
you putting him at?
behind Zach Wilson.
All right.
Drew Lock is bad. Here's a good one. Davis Mills. Davis Mills is going behind Mac Jones, but in front of Winston.
Fair enough.
Ooh, now this right here is a guy, I sound like Chris Collinsworth, that I'm really high on. I love Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert is like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now.
All right.
He is at the top of elite ahead of Lamar.
Okay.
Would
That's fair.
would it be disrespectful to put Trey Lance and should be unemployed since he no longer has a functional leg?
No, not really. But
You
where would
know,
you put Jimmy G?
all right, so we'll put Trey Lance. I can't even rank Trey Lance. He has not played many games in the games of this year. One was in a swamp in Chicago, and the other was in Seattle or in another sort of rain game where Shanahan was literally trying to get him killed. So I'm not going to rank Trey Lance. However, I am going to rank Garoppolo. And I think Garoppolo is about as good of a starter. So put him above Trevor Lawrence in starter.
Okay.
Ready to ruffle some feathers?
Let's hear it.
Kirk Cousins is going behind Jalen Hurts in franchise.
All right. We'll talk about that later as well.
Kirk
And we'll
Cousins
have some.
when he is
I'll have
not
some words about Kirk.
when Kirk Cousins is playing on a day of the week that is not Monday, he is not that bad. Kirk Cousins on Monday Night Football is the single worst quarterback in NFL history apart from maybe Jamarcus Russell. Jared Goff. He's actually played pretty good for the Lions. However, I still think he's probably bad. You know what? No. I'm deciding on something. Okay. Carson Wentz is going in front of Matt Ryan in bad, and Jared Goff is going behind Baker in starter.
All right.
Carson Wentz is just bad. Goff is having a seemingly decent year. Oh, this is going to be fun. This right
one,
here.
I was waiting for this one.
This one right here is going to be really good. Joe Burrow is going behind Jalen Hurts.
All right. I can see it.
I know a lot of people would have him in elite because of the Super Bowl run, but I firmly believe that while he was good, he was not the reason for the team being there. All right, now to my favorite quarterback, RIP Seattle, Russell Wilson. Russ is still an elite quarterback. However, I think he's on the tail end of elite. So I would take Lamar Jackson over Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Next, we have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going in best of the best. He's the back-to-back MVP. I am going to put him behind Mahomes because Mahomes can actually win a playoff game and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I think right now he is the in currently second place. Daniel Jones. Where do I put Daniel Jones? You know, with the Giants currently being 2-0 this season, where do you think? Where do you think I put Daniel Jones since the Giants are 2-0 this season?
Honestly, I'm thinking you're putting him in starter.
Oh no, should be unemployed.
All right, where in there?
Oh, hang on, I need to adjust that. He's better than Fields and he's better than Mariota.
Okay.
Um, this next guy right here, also should be unemployed. Actually, no, he should be employed with Fox right now. He's gonna lose his marriage with his supermodel wife because he came back to play football again. So for that reason, he should be unemployed. Now, if we're talking about the actual football aspect of it, Brady has not looked that good the first two games. I mean, sure, he's won both of them, but that's what he does best. Is Tom Brady still elite? Yes. He goes behind Russ.
All right.
Derek Carr. I'm going to put Derek Carr behind Joe Burrow in franchise.
Okay.
Ooh, everybody's favorite massage enthusiast. You know what's bad is Deshaun Watson's actually a really good quarterback. I'm not sure I would call him elite, but he hasn't played in so long. But you know what? Just for the memes, Deshaun Watson's going in top of should be unemployed because he should really not be playing this season.
All right.
And then last, but certainly not least, Josh Allen. Where do you think Josh Allen's going?
Best of the best of the best.
Josh Allen is going to number one easily.
Yep.
He has destroyed the Rams and the Titans. Like, not even close. And I think I've said the Buffalo Bills are probably the best team in football. I still believe this. They've outscored their opponents like 81 to 17, I think. There's no stopping Buffalo right now. Their although they are playing Miami this week. We'll get into that later. But yeah. So, here's my quarterback tier list. You got Josh Allen, Mahomes, and Rodgers as the top three. Then you got Herbert, Lamar, Russ, and Brady. In franchise quarterbacks, you got Stafford, Hurts, Burrow, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Kyler, Tua, and Dak. Starter, you got Jimmy Garoppolo, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Davis Mills, Jameis Winston, Ryan Tannehill, Baker, and Jared Goff. In bad, we have Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Zach Wilson, Drew Lock, and Mitch Trubisky. And should be unemployed. We have Watson, Daniel Jones, Justin Fields, and Marcus Mariota.
All right.
So yeah, that's my list. Y'all drop a comment down below. Let me know what you would change. Let me know some of the hot takes on this. Who do you think should be higher? Who should be lower? Or if you agree with me.
And stay tuned for my half of the tier list, which is going to be the most accurate tier list you've ever seen for NFL starting quarterbacks.